Master Lothar.
Your Majesty.
Seems that I've seen you many times today.
Good afternoon, Majesty. You have a good day?
I've had a great day. Even when I saw you, I found myself smiling.
It's hard for me to tell you, Majesty.
Look up here. The eyes. Look at my eyes.
Hi, Your Majesty. So full of mirth and cheer.
Master Lothar,
Your Majesty.
how may we help you?
Your Majesty, my apprentice has stood a vigil and waits for your beckoning to render her answer.
Their Majesties invite into their court Baroness Camilla de Reynard.
Camilla, you have sat your vigil. You have heard the words of this fine man. And here we are with you in court. Is it your wish to become a part of this order of the Laurel? It is. Summon our most noble order of the Laurel.
Their Majesties invite into their court their members of the Order of the Laurel.
Good masters and mistresses, once again we call you to us to attest, is it your will that Camilla de Reynard be numbered amongst your order? Is there a royal peer who will attest to Camilla's nobility?
Yes, there is.
We, when we sit in the thrones as crown, often do not speak for the peers, for the vigilance, those being elevated. But we have heard so much, so often. And in this particular case, I have known this lady for as long as I have been in the midroom. She has been an inspiration to myself and to others. She does good things. And not just in art. She does good things for those around her. She inspires those who are new. She welcomes with a gentle heart and a gentle hand those who wish to learn. Whether that is about the society, a particular art, or simply learn to be a better person. Camilla opens her home, Camilla opens her heart, Camilla opens her knowledge to any who asks. She does so in a quiet way that makes her incredibly approachable to those who are also quiet people like myself. is not one of those showy types. But I can promise you, if you sit down and ask a question, this woman will make you feel smart. That is a rare quality. To build those around you while building, to build those around you in a way that they don't realize they are being made better. And that is what you do. You are my peer. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there a knight who will attest to Camilla's courtesy and chivalry?
There is your majesty. I am Jamie Bonnet, and Camilla was my first baroness. And that put me in a somewhat interesting situation that I'm only now fully realizing, in that I would show up in my plastic armor that I cut with the drywall knife, and she would be dressed in Elizabethan finery, and I'd be like, okay, I guess that's just what happens. And she would be at every event, and she would be at every practice, and she'd often be working on these very intricate, very nitpicky things, sometimes on frames that she made herself, and I'd think, oh, neat. Eventually, I followed her on the seat of the Barony throne. I learned, I grew myself a little bit, and I started to see things that teaching at every rung, that being a champion at Penzic, that attending international talks and seminars on underclothes. These things aren't normal. So I've grown appreciation for Camilla, not because she has grown necessarily, although I have seen her pick up many arts and master them, one after the other. In fact, she's recently, in my mind, gotten into metalwork, which is not related to any of the arts that I've seen her do before, and she has excelled at it. But my appreciation for her has grown because I have learned how difficult the things she does really are. Because she's always been excellent. She's always been peer-like for as long as I've known her. And she would be an excellent addition to your Thank you so much.
Is there a pelican who will attest to Camilla's service?
There is, Your Majesty. The minute I walked into my first SMU meeting, it was Camilla. She was the first person I met in the society. And that day, she said, come to my house, I have plans. She did. She was able to walk me through. The only thing I kept going, people tell me ball dress, I need a ball dress. I got you. Watching her after that time, as a new person, I followed in her footsteps. After you were my baroness for over 10 years, I stepped up after you. And I did not know the amount of service that goes into serving your local community. While you were doing that as kingdom priority, while you were doing that as the rapier marshal, your service has been astonishing. And I could not recommend it more.
Thank you, General. Is there a Laurel to speak?
Your Majesty, there is. I'm sorry I cut you off.
Seems to be the day for that.
If you didn't know, the Von Actors love this woman. You know why? Because she is amazing. I'm going to speak about her talent as an artisan, because everyone else took everything else I was going to say. And all that. Camilla is one of the most talented artisans I've ever had the pleasure to witness make art. Not only is she amazing at one thing, she's amazing at many things. And I don't hate her. She not only is amazing at many things, but she teaches other people how to be amazing as well. And that is what a laurel does. Camilla is a laurel, and I cannot recommend her more highly.
Thank you, Daniel. Is there a member of the populace who will speak for Camilla?
There is, Your Majesty. I am Thor Bransdar. I am in the barony where the Baroness has served for many, many years as our herald. In fact, whenever I first joined the SCA, whenever I first came to my baronial practice, hers was the very first face that I saw. And after assuring me that I wasn't in the right place and that I was welcome there, she took time to make sure that I would be welcome and that I could see what was going on and find my own place here. We've heard from many, many peers about how she sells in their area. I would like to commend her on just how well-rounded she is. She served for many, many years as Baroness Reynard. She continues to serve as our baronial herald. She is our mistress of fencing, and every week I see her out there in her armor with her blades, not only bettering her own art, but also taking any and all who would come and learn and teaching them as well. She also joins us with quorum and singing, and she is always available for questions about sewing or a little history thing, and it's just amazing the resource that she is. And it's my honor and pleasure to recommend her to you.
Thank you. Camilla, right mindful of your service to the society and responsive to the wishes of these your peers and the populace, we are minded to make you a master of the law. As the laurel wreath has ever stood for excellence, so it is that we give it to you as a symbol of your mastery of the arts. Therefore, Camilla, will you give us your word to continue to fulfill the requirements as set forth in the governance of this order, as surely you must have until now?
I will. Will you increase your labors nobly, increase your talents as befits one of your rank, and seek to disseminate your knowledge, for knowledge, talent, and ability throughout the society, as you most truly have until this point? I will.
Camilla, do you promise to train any dependents you may take to do as you have done?
I will.
Is there a medallion? Oh, I believe you may be in Fealty. With another. Thank you. Good Master Laurel.
Is there a medallion?
There is, Your Majesty. Fortunately, being the first of my line, we have no lineage. I leave that to those that go beyond me. However, what I do offer is the work from a master's loving hand. Would you like me to put on your I have a little bit of knowledge on this.
Let's take through our hands this outward token indicator of your status.
Is there a quote? Is there a read?
There is, Your Majesty.
Oh, wow.
Where this wreath is an outward symbol of your excellence.
I here swear fealty and service to the crown of the Middle Kingdom, to ever enrich the crown with my talents and abilities, to promote the diverse arts and sciences, to continue the instruction of my dependents, to increase the glory of the Middle Kingdom, and to be worthy of the wreath I wear. Thus swear I, Camilla de Reynard.
This we hear and shall never forget. For fealty with word, that with the spirit, fealty with love, service with honor, and those praises with God.
Vigil, I present to you the newest mistress of the Order of the Laurel, Mistress Camilla.
The newest of your order away.
Keep the secret handshake all that.
Go ahead.
Declare unto all that we, Ur and Annalise, sovereigns of the Middle Kingdom, in consideration of her singular excellence in knitting and fiber arts, and generosity of spirit in sharing with the society, are pleased to create Camilla de Reynard, a companion of the noble Order of the Laurel, with all privileges and rights appertaining.
We have this lovely scroll for her.
She's a bit overwhelmed at the moment.